Today, GBS, in Proverbs 6, we're talking about that fire that people play with when they mess around in adultery. What up? You're watching Ghetto Bible Study, a dope way to read the Bible. I'm your host, Proverbs 31 Mom. And today in Proverbs 6, Part 2, both the mom and the dad are teaching their sons about messing around with fire. What's fire? Thoughts, prostitutes, adulteresses, and anything else that ain't your wife. Stay tuned. Proverbs 31. Obey your father's rules, my son, and never forget what your mother taught you. Do not forget their words. Think about them often. When you walk, they will lead you. When you sleep, they will keep you safe. When you wake up, they will speak to you. Their rules and what they taught you are like a light. They told you when you did wrong things, and that showed you how to live. First, I just want to address that this is both mom and dad that's teaching this lesson to their children, not just gender specific, their sons, but I think this message goes for everyone. But anyway, so it's basically saying don't forget the stuff that your mother told you and obey what your father is telling you. So do what your daddy is saying, but never forget what your mama is saying. These type of words, when you walk, they will lead you. When you sleep, they will keep you safe. And when you wake up, they will speak to you. That's some deep stuff. This is some type of stuff that you can't just learn one day, pass a test, and forget about it. This is something that stays with you. And what's most important about these lessons is these messages, they're like a light. And the whole purpose is to guide you, to tell you which way to go in life, and to teach you how to live. It's crazy. Who knew we had to be taught how to live? Well, we do, and it's a parent's job to teach our kids. Mom and Dad's rules, verse 24. They can keep you away from bad women. An adulteress will say nice things to you, but she wants to cause you to do wrong things. Do not want these beautiful women, and do not let them cause you to do wrong things. A prostitute makes a man poor. He can only buy a loaf of bread. She will rob you of your life. You cannot carry fire next to your body and not burn your clothes. A man cannot walk over fire and not burn his feet. It is like that when a man sleeps with another man's wife, punishment will happen to whoever touches her. Punishment will happen to whoever touches her. My dear sons, you cannot expect to cheat on your wife, play with fire, and not get burned. It says clearly that she will hurt you. She will cause you to do bad things. It's bad enough that you sleeping with another man's wife or sleeping with someone who's not your own. So these messages are rarely taught to kids, especially when culture tells you you can date whoever and it's fine and there are no feelings attached and you do what you want to do and love is love. And no, you're connecting spirits and souls. It's a spiritual thing. When you tap into that person's spirit leaks on you. You carry a piece of that person with you, and that never goes away. I don't care how many partners you have. So it's some spiritual stuff that you're doing where you're robbing yourselves of what God wants you to have in marriage. You're splitting it off and you're giving that to someone else. The fruits, the richness, the joy, the security, the friendship that you're guaranteed when you do it the right way. In marriage, all of the fruits that come along with that, all of the blessings, you rob yourself when you give that to another woman. And yes, it has to be taught. This has to be taught from both mom and dad. I think what's been the most tripped out part of this journey with my son watching these videos and us talking about it is pointing out that all people are not good people. Up until now, he's been taught to, love everybody, which technically we should, but as he ages, he has to know that there are some beautiful women out there that has nothing but ill will towards you, and they want to gain as much as they could possibly gain and keep it pushing. And I think hearing it from both perspectives, a dad and a mom, will help it sink in a different way. Because remember, when dad says it, they obey it. But when mom says it, they remember it. And just to get to the point, if you play with fire, you're going to get burned. Someone may rob to get food when he is hungry. So people do not think that he is bad. But if someone catches him, he must pay back more. He must pay back 7 things for each thing that he took. He must give up everything that he has in his house. Now that's a pretty steep punishment for a thief. You got to give back 7 times each thing that you've stolen and give up everything in your house. But people don't necessarily view you as a bad person. But when we're talking about adultery, that's totally different. And the biggest thing is, you're going to get beat down. Men won't respect you when they see you in the streets. They going to give you them hands. And if the husband ever catches you, it's over. He not taking no money. He ain't taking no bribes. He's not giving no type of mercy. It's over. It's pure punishment. That's the difference between someone that's doing it, to survive, and basically cheating just because you nasty. I can't think of no other reason why. You're just nasty. God's words, not mine. And that completes today's message. This message is given by both parents to their sons. Do not play around with another man's wife. Don't do it, because you will destroy yourself, and people will have no mercy on you. And not just people, God will punish you. You play with fire, you gon' get burned. I hope you guys enjoyed today's message. I hope you learned something. And if you like what you heard, go ahead and press that like button and subscribe so more people can find out the truth, the whole truth, the ghetto truth about thoughts, prostitutes, and adulteresses. Thank y'all for joining me. God bless you. Holla. Where you taking me? Where we going?